Hey you guys, I was checking out a video today. Now, the video was with Wack and his guys over there and the girl over there on the clubhouse. Now a discussion came up about Mr. Little Wayne and Gillie. But before I say that, one thing I do want to say is over there on the clubhouse, Wack, you need to you got a lot of yes men over there, Wack. You got a lot of yes men over there, Wack. See, I like your little show and I like the little topics y'all be having. So I check you guys out. You know what I'm saying, every once in a while. But check this out though, Wack. Well, I check you out a lot though, because you always got something to say. You see about something, or you're always coming up with some paperwork or some law enforcement type of material for some strange reason. Basically, you know all the business. You see what I'm saying? But check this out. Wack, you gotta stop those people from being yes man or whatever. So, and in a strange little way, Wack, you make them out of kind of like yes man, because even when people has a different agreement or something, you're gonna basically out talk them, and then they're just gonna agree with you anyway because you're on the app over there. Especially the girl, she's always, yep, Wack, go ahead, Wack, go ahead. Anything Wack say. But my thing about that, and the only reason why I say that is this here. You had one guy, like I said, the discussion came up about Gillie and Mr. Lil Wayne, but you had the guy up there telling something, yeah, Gillie was talking about he got a bag from here, he got a bag from here. He was on the Joe Budden podcast, Gillie was, and the guy on the clubhouse was saying Gillie was on Joe Budden's podcast talking about how many bags he got and all this stuff like that, how much money he made and things like that. And the guy was on there, and then the guy and then whacking them, you know how Wack gonna come in, he wanna make he knows something about everybody's situation. So he chimes in and they get to acting like Mr. Gillie is over there capping about what he's talking about. And then you have the guy who's talking with Wack, he turns around and says, well, okay, well, let me go check up on Gillie before I get to saying anything. Well, man, but you already said it, and that's what you people have to do first. Y'all got to start checking up on people before you get to running off at your mouth. You see what I'm saying? You got to do your homework and stop just being the yes man, and every time Wack says something, it's the truth and you got to agree with it. No, that's what's going to set you out from everyone else. When you speak your mind, you say, hey, Mr. Wack, but that don't sound kind of right. But let me get to what I was talking about with the Little Wayne and also the Gillie thing. The subject came up about Wayne and Gillie, and did Gillie really write the bars for Little Wayne? And for everybody who don't know, if Gillie really wrote the bars for Little Wayne, yes, he did. Yes, Gillie did write the Carter one. I don't know about the other Carters. Gillie wrote majority of the Carter one. If you don't know it, you finna learn today. Now, see, do you know when Gillie was over there on Cash Money, right? You know Gillie had a $500,000 house. Gillie didn't even have an album or nothing out when he was on Cash Money, and he was getting more money than the artist. Baby was paying him at the time more than he was paying Little Wayne. And I'm gonna prove it to you before this whole video is over with. And also, Birdman was paying him more than he was paying TQ and them. Remember the boys he had from Chicago, TQ and them, the little singer dude and all that? Gillie was getting more money than all of them because at the time, Birdman was in a real slump. Everybody had just left Cash Money, and everybody was sitting back saying, if you was a real fan of Cash Money, everybody know when BG left, Juvenile left, Turk left, everybody left Cash Money. Wayne was the only one there. And the kicker was this here. At the time when all them left, Wayne wasn't even cursing on his album. See, at the time, even Turk had a little more juice than Wayne because Wayne was the littlest one on there. Wayne was the youngest one. Wayne wasn't even cursing on his albums and stuff, so everybody like, man, how is Wayne going to hold up Cash Money? And this is why Baby paid Gillie to write the Carter. Listen, look at the chain right here. You see that chain Wayne got on? That's the Major Figures chain. That's Gillie's chain. You see, Wayne didn't even have a chain at the time. You see what I'm saying? Gillie was getting more money than him. Why Wayne couldn't wear his own chain? Then you see Wayne had that major figure chain on Gillie chain, right? Because Gillie wrote the Carter. Everyone that knows Wayne and know and was a fan of them at that time, we already know when the Carter came out, Wayne's whole style had switched up. I promise you guys. Listen, everybody was like, man, Wayne got a whole different style now. See, this is what people don't know. Wayne didn't even rap like that. That was Gillie's style. You have Whacknum on there to myself. Wayne, how a Philly dude gonna write a Louisiana guy raps and all that. Listen, hear what I'm telling you, man. Wayne didn't even rap like that. When Wayne came out with the Carter, everybody was like, whoa, this boy done came out and snapped. He didn't say the day for Birdman. But his whole flow was different. And now he was cursing and talking about other things in his rap now when he usually wasn't doing that. Listen to what I tell you. Little Wayne wasn't the Little Wayne that everybody know from all the no ceilings and all the mixtapes and all that. He wasn't that to to the Carter one. Trust me when I tell you. Go do your research. Wayne wasn't rapping like that. Hey, rapping on the Carter one. Wayne was rapping, no cursing, no nothing. Everybody had left Cash Money. Wayne was the only one there. This is why Gillie was getting those big checks like that, because Gillie wrote the Carter one. You see, I don't know about 2, 3 and all. He ain't write 2, 3 and all that because Gillie, I think he was gone by then. But Gillie wrote the Carter one, and this is how Wayne adapted that style, how Wayne rap. I promise you. I was gonna put this rap on there that Gillie did, but I don't know if it's gonna be copyrighted or nothing like that. But y'all can see the whole style. If you go back and do your research about the time when Gillie and Cash Money and them was having their little disputes and stuff, you will find a rap. For everyone who don't know, that's when Wayne's whole career went to the ceiling and Cash Money started getting real money. Is when the Carter one came out. Everybody had just left Cash Money. All the media, everybody was in a frenzy saying, how's Cash Money gonna survive now? They gonna go to the ground. Wayne can't hold Cash Money by himself. And then Wayne came out with the Carter one. It surprised everybody. People was like, whoa, this boy came out and snapped. But all the time, Gillie wrote them bars from. And after that, Wayne got it down pat. You see what I'm saying? He always was rapping and had it down pat, but he wasn't cursing or none of that in his raps. And this is why I say he was kind of like the weakest link on Cash Money, even though we all know Turk was. But at the time, Wayne was like that because everybody was looking at Turk, Juvenile, because Juvenile came out with the 500 Degrees, and they was looking at BG because Wayne was the little one that really wasn't rapping. Wayne, little fame came off the little Bling Bling song, and Juvenile 400 Degrees, 500 or 400 Degrees, whatever it was, it came off of that. When Juvie used to have him on a couple songs on there singing like the hooks and a few of his platinum songs, you see. If you was a real Cash Money fan, you will know that Gillie wrote those bars on the Carter one. Wayne wasn't even mature enough to be writing bars like that. The Carter one is when Wayne went to the top. That's when Wayne's stardom rose after the Carter one dropped. One thing I can tell you, and two things for sure, is Gillie wrote the majority of those songs on the Carter one. And I'm out.
80 carat kid, man. King of Philly, man. It's me, man. How can you beat me with my own shit? When did it become cool for Danielson to disrespect Mr. Miyagi? Wax on, wax off.